Hello, my friend. This is Lily, and welcome back to Flow English. Today, we're going to practice 200 everyday English sentences about school, studying, homework, and university life. Everything explained in a simple, natural, and modern way. We'll move through 3 gentle levels: beginner, intermediate, and upper intermediate. With each level, the sentences become a little longer, a little more natural, and a little more real. After every sentence, I'll leave a short pause, so you can shadow speak out loud with me, copy the rhythm, and train your pronunciation. This is one of the fastest and most powerful ways to build real confidence in English. All right, my friend, let's begin our session. All right, let's begin with part 1, beginner level. I go to school every day. My school is big. My teacher is kind. I sit at my desk. I read my book. I write in my notebook. I listen to the teacher. I ask questions in class. I do my homework every night. Homework helps me learn. I use a pen. I use a pencil. I bring my lunch. I eat with my friends. The bell rings. I study English. I study math. I study science. I like history. I draw in art class. I play on the playground. I run with my friends. I learn new words. I read a story. I write sentences. I spell the words. I learn slowly. I learn every day. My teacher helps me. My classmates are friendly. I raise my hand. I give an answer. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong, but I try again. I bring my homework to school. The teacher checks it. I get a good mark. I feel happy. Sometimes homework is hard, but I don't give up. I like learning. I want to be smart. I listen carefully. I speak clearly. I repeat words. I practice every day. I write slowly. I read loudly. I use my dictionary. I ask my teacher for help. I learn new grammar. I copy sentences. I check my work. I correct my mistakes. I get better. I like English class. I like school. School is important. Learning is power. I want to be good at English. I dream big. I want success. School helps me grow. Homework helps me learn. I believe in myself. Now let's take things higher. The sentences will be longer, more natural, and more detailed. Shadow with me whenever you can. I go to school every morning to learn new things. My school is small, but it feels warm and comfortable. I sit at my desk and open my books. I listen carefully when my teacher explains the lesson. I raise my hand when I want to answer. Sometimes I get the answer right, and sometimes I make mistakes, but that's normal. Every evening, I sit at my desk to do my homework. Homework is not always easy, but it helps me understand better. I write with my pencil, erase mistakes, and try again. My backpack carries my books, notebooks, and lunch every day. At lunchtime, I sit with my friends. We eat together and talk about school life. After lunch, the bell rings, and we go back to class. In English class, I read short stories and practice speaking. In math, I solve simple problems on the board. In science, I learn about animals, space, and the earth. I like art class because I can draw and be creative. During break time, I play and run outside with my friends. At home, I read slowly and try to understand every new word. I practice writing sentences to improve my English. If something is difficult, I ask my teacher for help. My teacher is patient and always encourages me to keep learning. I feel proud when I get a good score. Sometimes homework is tough, but I keep trying. I use my dictionary to learn new words. I repeat new vocabulary many times. I check my work before I turn it in. I correct my mistakes and learn from them. I learn something new every single day. My classmates are friendly, and we help each other. I practice reading out loud to improve my speaking. I believe every small step helps me grow. I copy sentences from the board to remember better. Sometimes I say the words out loud when I study. I want to speak English clearly and confidently. School gives me a chance to grow every day. Education opens doors to my future. I know English will help me one day. I want to finish school, go to university, and follow my dreams. Mistakes are part of learning, so I'm not afraid to make them. My family supports me and tells me to do my best. The more I read, the more confident I feel. The more I write, the better I become. English connects me with people around the world. Math teaches me to think clearly. Science makes me curious. History tells stories from the past. Art lets me be creative. School teaches me to be polite and respectful. I learn to listen. I learn to share. I learn to work with others. Studying helps me follow my dreams. Homework may be difficult, but it helps me grow stronger. Every day I get a little better. I believe practice is the key to success. Now let's move to the final level. The sentences will sound more natural, modern, and academic. Try your best to shadow them. I usually study for 1 or 2 hours after school. Some days I feel tired, but I know homework is important. When I finish all my assignments, I feel proud of myself. I keep my notes organized in separate folders. I highlight important information in my textbooks. I create flashcards to remember new vocabulary. Studying with a friend makes learning more fun. Before exams, we quiz each other. I try not to study at the last minute. Preparing early helps me stay calm and confident. Sometimes I study in the library because it's quiet and peaceful. At home, I turn off my phone so I can focus. My teacher gives me homework almost every day. Math exercises, reading tasks, writing practice, I do them all step by step. Sometimes I prepare short presentations. I practice speaking in front of a mirror to improve my confidence. I read English articles online to learn modern vocabulary. I watch videos with subtitles to make learning more fun. At school, we have group projects. Working in a team teaches me communication and problem solving. University life is different from high school. Students have more freedom, but also more responsibility. Professors don't check homework every day. They expect students to study independently. Many students live in dorms. Dorm life can be fun and noisy at the same time. Some students cook together in shared kitchens. Others eat in the cafeteria. Universities have clubs and activities for everyone. Joining a club is a great way to make friends. Many students work part-time jobs. They must balance work and study at the same time. Time management becomes essential. Some students stay up late to finish assignments. They drink coffee to stay awake. Exams can be stressful, but planning ahead reduces stress. I make a study timetable before exams and follow it carefully. I take short breaks because breaks help me stay fresh. When I pass a test, I celebrate with my friends. We go out for pizza or coffee. Success feels amazing when you work hard for it. Failure is not the end. It's a chance to learn and try again. Teachers and professors remind us that mistakes are part of growth. Learning is a long journey. We must be patient with ourselves. Sometimes studying feels difficult, but it's always worth it. Education opens doors to the future. I want to study abroad someday. Meeting international students sounds exciting. We can share cultures, ideas, and experiences. Learning is not only about grades, it's about growth, confidence, and curiosity. My goal is to enjoy learning every day. Homework, projects, exams, they all help me become stronger. I'm ready for new challenges. I will keep learning step by step. Knowledge will guide me to success. Time management at university is the key to surviving and thriving. You've just practiced 200 modern, natural English sentences about school, homework, studying, and university life. Today, you trained your listening, your speaking, and your memory all at the same time. Remember, my friend, even 10 minutes a day can transform your English. Come back to this lesson, shadow again, and let these sentences become automatic and natural for you. Thank you for learning with me today on Flow English. I'm truly proud of your effort. Before you go, share with me in the comments which sentence from today's lesson felt the most useful for your real study life. Your answers help me create better lessons for you. Keep studying, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. You're doing beautifully, and you've got this. See you in the next session, my friend.